Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Tamar, aka Musings of a Curvy Lady, and over here we love everything fashion, beauty, fragrance, everything lovely. So I've done some shopping, and who doesn't love a good fashion haul? I did some damage when I was in West Palm Beach, specifically Palm Beach, and I want to show you everything that I got because you guys, some of the best shopping I've done in a while. So if you're into that, please keep watching. Oh, and don't forget, join the Musings of a Curvy Lady family by turning on notifications, smashing that subscribe button, and don't forget that this is social. I want to talk with you guys, so leave a comment, like, and let's get into this video. A couple weeks ago, the girls trip got out of the group chat, and you guys were also friends. So this just proves to you that you can do a girls trip and still be friends with your friends. And it doesn't have to be like one of those horrible Miami TikTok stories. I hear them all the time and I'm like, I know there are signs before, there are signs before not to travel with such and such a person. You know what I'm saying? So I went with my friend Kylie and Holland, and backstory on how we met. We actually used to be on the same roster of a management company. I remember meeting Holland on their first retreat. Every year they would do a retreat, invite all the girls that were on the roster to California. We would go winery hopping. It was a time. I had such a great time. I remember talking with Holland, and for some reason we're in this winery, a cave within a cave in this winery, and we just connect. Anyway, we have this heart to heart. We cry, which is a really great sign, by the way, that you just made a good connection. If you can make a good connection with someone, get deep, cry, get vulnerable, I just feel like great foundation for a friendship. The following year, I met Kylie. I was going to Fashion Week and she had just joined the roster, and we ended up connecting because she wanted to do Fashion Week that year. Didn't know her from anybody, but I was like, no one should do Fashion Week by themselves, especially that first time. It's so, I'm having flashbacks to earlier Fashion Weeks in my life, and it was horrible. Literally, I remember my first day one year, I cried and I was ready to book a flight back home. It was so bad, and nobody needs that. No one needs to do that by themselves. So I was like, girl, stick with me. I don't know what I'm doing either, but we'll do it together. And so that was the first time that we met. Holland came up for Fashion Week, and we all kind of was like the three amigos. Actually, there was a fourth member of our girl group. She ended up leaving the management team that we were on. Anyway, it's just the three amigos now. And so every year after that Fashion Week, we've kind of done this girls trip. Last year was Montana, and this year it was Holland's turn to do West Palm Beach. So we are in Palm Beach. This is money, honey, okay? This is the 1% of the 1% lives in Palm Beach Island, okay? And they love them some Trump. Let me tell you, that is great. Let me not say anything. You know what? To each their own, okay? However, we were going there for the vibes, okay? We were going there for the Palm Royale vibes. And the major thing that I wanted to do was shopping, because they have this place called Poinciana Place, and it's basically an outdoor shopping town center, and they have all the designers, everything you can imagine, and it's just fabulous. It's a really nice stroll. You could just pop in and out of shops, grab yourself some lunch. Oh my gosh, I'm still thinking about this salad from the Honor Bar, but you know what? If you want to recap everything, go watch the vlog because it was so much fun. So anyway, we did a day of shopping at Poinciana Place, and I want to do a little haul to show you everything that I got. First up, Loewe. Oh my gosh, I literally have been saving the unboxing to do with you guys because I wanted to do it together. And it's been a while that I kind of forgot how everything looked. So it's seeing everything for the first time again. I initially did not plan on getting anything from Loewe. We stopped in there because Kylie wanted to go in there, and Kylie is queen of designer sunglasses. Honestly, I don't really care to spend a lot of money on sunglasses, especially after I splurged in college. After I passed this one nursing exam, I was like, I'm gonna treat myself to some Dolce & Gabbana sunglasses. And I love them. They were blacked out, had all the bedazzled DG. It was very 2010 teens, you know, they were ended up stolen. I left them like sitting on a bench and then they were gone. And whoever took my Dolce & Gabbana sunglasses at Regis College, I'm sure life has gotten you back. Like it's not my fight anymore. But I was influenced. I'm easily influenced. You will come to learn. Kylie was putting on some sunglasses and I was like, let me try on some. And I ended up walking away with a pair. These are my first pair of designer sunglasses in a long time. Long, okay? I don't know when the next time I'll buy another one, so these are gonna be precious in my eyes. These are actually the same style that Kylie was wearing on the trip already, but in a different color. So here are the sunglasses. They are so fabulous. They have the Loewe detail here, which I love so much. It's very chic, but also mysterious. People will be like, what is that? What does that say? It's Loewe. If you know, you know. This is like the epitome of if you know, you know. So this is in the tortoise way. It is made in Italy. And this is what it's giving, okay? It's giving rich. It's giving, I don't want to see you unless I want to see you. Like I have the choice, you know? We all have free will, and my free will led me to purchase these sunglasses. Who am I? This is something I would not usually purchase. But when you are literally on a girl trip with 2 other friends that are influencers, you're gonna spend some money, okay? Like let that be known, okay? You will be spending some money, but I did not think I would be spending money on sunglasses. But you know what? No regrets. I love them. I feel like it's a very classic style. It's cat eye and square at the same time, which is pleasant and flattering on my face. I have a round, youthful face, I like to say. But yeah, these are so chic, so lovely. These were the last pair as well. So I'm in good company with other girly pops that are wearing these sunglasses. I love them so much. And they came in this really fun, pillowy pouch. I think that's so cute. You know how some sunglasses come in those hard cases? I never end up using them because it's bulky in my bag, it takes up too much space. But this, I feel like because it's pliable, it's not gonna take up too much space in my bag, and I think it's really chic. I'm so excited, you guys. Okay, so that is the first thing that I bought. And honestly, I was like, Tamar, that's enough. You don't need anything else. Plus, you have checked luggage that you have to make sure is underweight. And I'm notorious for like packing just enough where I can buy like one extra thing and that's it. Or I don't know what it is, but dirty clothes weigh more. And every time I'm like, I didn't buy anything, but my luggage weighs a ton. I didn't have a lot of leeway. But you know what? When there's a will, there's a way. Thank you. Let's say it together. The next place we stopped at, oh gosh, you guys, I'm still, no regrets, but I'm still thinking about how I went ham at Miss Chanel-y. When I saw that they had a Chanel boutique that not only sold beauty, but that also had leather goods, because in Jacksonville, we just got our first Chanel boutique, but it's only beauty and sunglasses. So I was like, but I was not gonna buy a bag. I refuse to buy a new Chanel bag in the United States anyway. I would do it in Europe. And if you want to watch, I actually have a YouTube video of unboxing my very first Chanel bag that I bought when I did go to Paris a couple years ago. Oh, hold please. So I did some damage at Chanel. Let me show you what I got. I didn't get any leather, just beauty. But honestly, this was like meant to be, because I was able to get my hands on something that wasn't even out yet. It's out now since this video, but I got the new Chanel Chance Flanker. This is Splendide, and you guys, it smelled so good. So I ended up getting this, which is a new fragrance in my collection. It's raspberry effervescent, but if you wanna see a full review, definitely check out my video where I do talk more in depth about this fragrance. It's so, so good. It's just fun and flirty, perfect for spring and summer. And then, okay, this is where I got into trouble. I actually bought my wedding scent. I know, Tamara, like, you're engaged? No, I'm not engaged. To the Lord I am, always and forever. However, I've always wanted to wait to buy this particular perfume for my wedding day, but you know what? Bump that, because where is he? All right, I'm mad at him for being so late. So we're gonna have to talk about this purchase and why I had to buy it and he didn't buy it for me when we get together eventually. I was like, let's not wait. Let's just get it now. And who says it can't still be my wedding scent? So this is Gardenia by Chanel. This is from like their prestige line. And you guys, this is the most gorgeous fragrance I've ever smelled in my life. The fact that it's gardenia, literally very simple white floral, I knew I had to have it. I was tame and I got the smaller bottle versus the large big body because I was like $500. I'm like, oh, this smells so good. Oh my gosh. It's like dewy and green and sweet, and it's just the perfect white floral. It's so elegant and beautiful. But I didn't realize, the sales associate said, like, did you know that they have body oils in the same fragrance? And I was like, oh my God, give it to me right now. Ooh, look how gorgeous. It's just giving luxury. So I have the matching set here. This smells so good. If you're looking for a wedding scent, highly recommend going in and smelling this. Oil is such a great way to make your fragrances last longer. So I just feel like this was an investment worth taking. And so much so that I influenced the girlies. Like they were like, oh my gosh, this smells so good. Like the new Chanel Splendide. Both of them were like, let's get it and we'll have it as our perfume for the trip. But one thing about perfume, scent is subjective and the dry down can be different on everybody. And I'm glad that they didn't get it because a couple of minutes after they sprayed it, and initially they loved it, they didn't like how it dried down on them. They actually was really surprised how different it smelled on me versus them. But this was the fragrance I initially was just gonna walk away with, but baby, this is how we left. This is how we left. And the sales associate was so sweet. She left me with tons of, oh, I did buy something else. Oh, I forgot. I did buy a blush. This is the color. Very pigmented. Like, and it has a slight shimmer to it. So stunning. And I love that the compact comes with a mirror so you can actually see yourself and check yourself out, because why not? Very cutesy, very demure. So 2 perfumes, a body oil, a blush, and then she gave me a bunch of samples. Yeah, a bunch of cute samples, which we appreciate, because if you're gonna be spending all that money with luxury shopping, give me a nice sample. So we have like serums and skincare, and she also gave me some samples of gardenia, and this is 1957. She said I would really like this. Initially, I was getting nose blind, so I was like, let me try that another day when I haven't smelled 14 different fragrances. And that's everything that I got from Chanel. All right, the biggest bag. This is my first purchase from Staud. So Staud for me is like one of those like novelty places. I love their bags. Their beaded bags are like super popular. Literally, you know that trend on TikTok? They go to like TJ Maxx or something, like if it's less than $12.99, I'm gonna buy it. That's exactly what I did, but the price range was a little bit higher, unfortunately, but I still was under budget because these bags can range from like $300 to $500. But I got this gorgeous beaded bag for spring, and I love that it has like 3D detail. To me, it's giving a baguette, like a Fendi baguette. It's giving Carrie Bradshaw to me. It's giving Sex and the City. So this was the bag that I got. She is stunzerella. And the thing about Staud bags is that they're super high quality. Like, it's worth the price. I know it's like a lot of money to spend on like a novelty bag, like a bag that, you know, is not gonna go with everything. But when I tell you, a bead won't be lost. You won't lose a bead at all. I'm sure there was a more cutesy and demure way to unbox that, but I really wanna just get to the goods. How stunning. Absolutely obsessed. And the details on the back. She's so cute. I love her so much. So good. On to the very last purchase, which I ended up having to purchase online because they had only one left in store and Holland really liked it, so she ended up getting it, which I wanted that for her because it's actually another fragrance. It's from Aerin, and I know Aerin, their signature scent or their most popular scent is the Amber Musk, but I don't know, to me it was kind of a little boring, but they had this limited edition called Amber Musk Santal. So they have like a little bit of a Santal note in there. And when I tell you, that made such a difference for me that I wanted to purchase it. So much so that I went online to purchase it that very same day, and it arrived the day that I got back from Palm Beach. So technically I didn't buy this while I was in Palm Beach, but I was inspired to buy it, and I would have gotten it if they had it in store. But you know what? Maybe that was a good thing because I would have been way overweight. So this fragrance, like I said, is limited edition, and it just adds a little bit more, you know, interest and flavor to the really popular Amber Musk from Aerin. And look at the capstone to this. It's just so stunning. Oh, of course I'm gonna go on a shopping trip and buy perfume. Of course. So good. To me, this is like a Santal that is so appropriate for spring and summer. It's not too heavy. Every time I hear someone say Santal, automatically I think about Santal 33, but this is just not that. This has the amber and the musk that just make it like very skin-like and warm, and I love it so much. Actually, this goes really well with the gardenia, and that's another tip that I learned from Fragrance Talk is any fragrance that you have, like gardenia or whatever floral you have, add a skin scent to that layering and it uniquely becomes yours, because skin scents really just make your skin amplified and better, and this is definitely giving like a little je ne sais quoi to the gardenia from Chanel. So you can say I had a ball, okay? The girl had a ball in Palm Beach. I can't wait to go back, and guess what? Next year's girls trip, I'm in charge of. So the shopping, you know, is gonna be tea. So if you guys like this video, definitely leave me a like, a comment, and turn on notifications so you never miss a Curvy Lady upload. But let me know, is there any fragrances from this haul that you wanna see me review next? Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.